śrīdah, śrīśaḥ, śrīnivāsaḥ, śrīnidhiḥ, śrīvibhāvanaḥ, śrīdharaḥ, śrīkaraḥ, śrēyaḥ, śrīmā ṃllōkatrayāśrayaḥ.
In this stanza, except the last nama, ṃllōkatrayāśrayaḥ, except that all of them are associated with Shri. Just now we went through in the previous stanza, śrīvāsaḥ, śrīpatiḥ. So it's almost like a continuation over here. So I'll just give the word meaning first and then we will go into it in detail. śrīdaḥ. Da means to give. Give what? Give Shri to all of us. What does Shri mean? Again we have seen. Starting from the material wealth onwards. Finally even bhakti, mukti, all are Shri, all are Sampat only. So arogya, health, qualities, courage, strength, dhairya Lakshmi we say, food, along with our material wealth. Bhakti Lakshmi, Shraddha Lakshmi, Moksha Lakshmi, Mukti Lakshmi, up till there. All of it, who can give to us? He who has it with him. And who has it? Bhagavan has it in plenty. When again in the Bhagavat, where the churning of the milk ocean, that story is being narrated over there. When Lakshmi comes from the milk ocean, all the devatas stand and then they worship her, they invoke her. One brings a golden throne for her, they do abhisheka to her, they sing her praises because she is Lakshmi. And everybody is very keen to get associated with her. Imagine Lakshmi with them, everything gets taken care of. And she has got a beautiful mala garland in her hand. So her Swayamvara over there. Whom is she going to garland? So all the devatas are over there in queue. She is looking around. Everybody wants her. Means they are not fulfilled within themselves. Something is deficient. There is a deficiency in them. There is a shortcoming in them. Even Indra, the king of all the devatas, even he is looking forward, which means he is also somewhere not satisfied. Therefore, he longs Lakshmi to come to Indraloka. So when she is looking around over there, she sees Lord Vishnu over there absolutely indifferent towards her. It looks like whether she garlands me or whether she does not garland me, I am already full by myself. I am Purna. By myself, I am Purna. Purna means all full. Means there is no shortcoming over there at all. Nothing is there that should get added onto him to make him Purna or to make him full. He is already full. And therefore he is not worried. He just turned the other side and so indifferent. Lakshmi wants that sort of a person. She says, if he is turning that side and so indifferent to me who I am Shri, she is all wealth, she is Sampat, how much full he must be by himself, that he doesn't even expect me to even reach out to him. She said, that is the person whom I want. And then she goes and garlands him. So we can understand over here what Lakshmi indicates, signifies for us, and what Narayana also signifies for us. So therefore, he is śrīdaḥ. He is the one who can give everything to us. Dasaru says, Purandar Dasaru, I will not ask anybody else. I will not sing anybody else's glory. Padidare ninnanne paduve. Bedidare ninnanne beduve. If I sing the glories, I am going to sing only your glories. Bhagavan's glory. No narastuti. And if I beg of anybody, I am going to only beg you. I am not going to beg anybody else for anything. Why? You are the only one who can give to me whatever I want. Starting from small to big. Starting from our little daily needs, food, clothing, shelter onwards. Everything. Up to Mukti, Moksha. Who can give to us? Only Bhagavan can give it to us. Therefore, go to the right person. So, śrīdaḥ, śrīśaḥ, Lord of Lakshmi. We've already gone through Śrīpati. The same meaning over here. the Lord of Shri plus Isha. So śrīṣaḥ means the Lord of Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi. So everything that she has automatically is his, and everything that he has is automatically hers. They are not two, they are one. Śrīnivāsaḥ, he dwells in her and she dwells in him. They are not two separate at all. That is why in our tradition we have the Ardhanarishwara concept. It doesn't hold only good for Shiva and Parvati. The left side being Parvati and the right side is Shiva. We call that as Ardhanarishwara. Half man, half woman. It is Prakriti and Purusha concept. They are not two. They are one and the same. Actually, each one is an integral part of the other. One cannot survive without the other. Bhagavan, the nameless, the formless, the Brahman of the Upanishads, is beyond the two. The one only becomes the two. But when we say the one became the two, Prakriti, Purusha, we make them separate. To indicate to us that they are really not separate, we have the Ardhanarishwara Tattva over there. And over here also, in that picture of Narayana that we normally see, milk ocean is there, Adishesha is there. On Adishesha, we will never have only Narayana reclining over there. He is sleeping, whether in whatever nidra he is in yoga nidra. But for us, he looks like Bhoga nidra. He is never alone over there at all. He is always with Lakshmi. Though they are shown as separate, Adishesha represents one. So both of them, Lakshmi, Narayana, Tattva, together there. So Śrīnivāsaḥ, Nivasa means abode, a dwelling place for us. Our home is our Nivasa place. So Śrīnivāsaḥ means he dwells in her and she dwells in him. They are not two separate at all. Śrīnivāsaḥ, śrīnidhiḥ, nidhi means treasure. So the meaning is almost the same. He is a treasure house of Shri. Is he lacking in anything? He is not lacking in anything at all. That is why he was turned away from her, so indifferent when Lakshmi Swayamvara was happening. He is already a treasure house of everything. And she also chooses such a person only. That is why masters say, never run after Lakshmi. Run after Narayana. Invoke Narayana. Because if he comes and stays with us, Lakshmi will always be with him. Because they can't be separated. But if we only pray to her in the form of material wealth, give me this, give me this, give me money, then when she enters into our lives, our house, into our lives, she will see if Narayana is also there. If Narayana is not in our lives, she will go away from us. She will go to where Narayana is. So always Lakshmi Narayana Sahita, always together they should. So if Narayana comes to us, sure Lakshmi will be there. We don't have to give a special invitation and invite Lakshmi into our lives. If he comes, she is already there with us. So therefore Śrīnidhi is a treasure house of all wealth. Again, Shri also means Maya, Prakriti. So all that which constitutes Prakriti, Mother Nature, the 14 worlds, realm of matter. Who is the Lord of the entire realm of matter? Bhagavan alone is the Lord of the entire realm of matter. This Jagat, the world of things and beings, the dynamic world of happenings. For all of them, who is the Lord? Narayana alone is the Lord. And that world of happenings, the world of things and beings is represented by Shri over there. So he is the Lord of everything. Maya. He is Mayadipati. Maya ka Isha is. So Śrīnidhiḥ, śrīvibhāvanaḥ. Vibhāvanaḥ means to distribute, to give. What does he do? He gives to everybody. Starting from what we ask our children during the examination, they will go to the Lord and say, I want marks, I want a distinction. Small little things from there onward. I want money, I want promotion. Again, we will never get what we desire. We will get only what we deserve. That is also there. So who will give it to us? Bhagavan only will give it to us. Ultimately, Mukti Moksha also he will give to us. So he is the one who dispenses of the karma phala. So when we do our karma, karma and karma pala are attached to each other. There can never be a karma which gets completed by itself without the karma pala. It will come to us. When will the karma pala come to us for the karma that we have done? That it's a question of time. Sometimes immediately it will come, sometimes it can come after a month, after a week, after a month, after a year, after years, or it can come in the next janma also for us. But sure, it will come to us. Every karma will ultimately fulfill itself only in the karma pala. So karma plus time is equal to karma pala. In that time, our karma matures and becomes karma pala. So when we do a karma which is right, the karma pala also will be good, because that same karma only is maturing in time. When we do a wrong action, bad karma, the karma pala also will be negative, because it's that bad karma which will mature in time and come back to us. We always do the wrong thing and hope for the good things. It's not possible at all. So therefore, śrīvibhāvanaḥ, Bhagavan is the one who distributes the karma pala to all of us. Cosmic intelligence. Never ever does he make a mistake. So what we deserve, sure we will get it. Nobody can stop what we deserve from coming to us. So śrīvibhāvanaḥ, śrīdharaḥ, he always carries her with him. She is an integral part of him. Lakshmi is always in Bhagavan's vakshasthala, on his chest. So therefore śrīdharaḥ, śrīkaraḥ, kara means to do. Do means to give. What does he give? Everything he will give to us. So the little fame that we get, the little position that we get in society, everything ultimately who gives to us? It is the Lord alone who gives it to us. śrīkaraḥ, śrēyaḥ. Shreyas means that which takes care of our welfare and well-being is called Shreyas. Bhagavan is śrēyaḥ also. What is the best thing that can happen to us, beyond which there is nothing else better that can happen to us? It is mukti, moksha, liberation. So that also he will give to us. That is why śrēyaḥ. He is the path and he is the Lakshmi means Lakshya, goal she is. Lakshanas, qualities she is. Lakshana marga, our path, the path that we walk should be Lakshana marga, the right path, the path of righteousness, the path of dharma. In all of them, Laksha word comes. Therefore, she is called as Lakshmi. So śrēyaḥ, he is the path for us and he is the goal for us also. Shriman, one who is full of Shri. All Shri. Now we know that Shri represents so many things for us. So Shriman, all these namas over here, the last one is there still. So in this entire shloka over here, it is only dedicated to Shri and Shri and Shri and Shri. And even now for the majority of us, Shri means only money. So Friday, all of us are very busy. On Fridays, we are always at home in the morning at least. We take a oil bath and then the first thing we have to do is do Lakshmi Puja over there, because Friday is Shukravara, Lakshmi Vara it is. And what is it that we are asking of her? We are asking of her all material wealth. Nothing wrong in asking for material wealth, because material wealth also is Lakshmi. But we should know how to handle that wealth without clinging attachment to her, how to use the wealth. Wealth also should be flowing. We make it stagnant. And all the wrong means to get the wealth. Lakshmi will not come like that at all. When Lakshmi enters into our life, she will make sure that we have walked the right path to earn her, to earn the wealth. Otherwise it will not come. Even if it comes because of some other so many factors, it will just go away like that. So it's a very beautiful concept. Again over there, in the picture of Narayana lying down over there, he is blissfully closed his eyes and he is supposed to be in Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra means he is reveling within himself. He transcends all equipment, in quotes, transcend, because he is beyond all equipment. But because we look at him in our own image, We'll see him there with a beautiful, body, blue colored, with yellow pitambar, etc. He is completely transcended all the equipment and he is reveling in his own true nature. That is indicated by the word Yoga Nidra. Where is Lakshmi over there? She is sitting at his feet. And what is she doing over there? She is, massaging his feet. She is doing seva to him. She is serving him. Which means over there, all that which Lakshmi represents for us, indicates to us, we should all put it in the service of the Lord. In the service of the Lord means in the service of the community, in the service of the society, because Jana, together, collective Jana is Janardana. So whatever comes into our life, we should put it into good use. Is the meaning of Lakshmi over there at the Lord's feet. Again, Lakshmi at the Lord's feet means surrender, humility, which we all must have. When wealth comes into our life, when Lakshmi enters into our lives, how should we be? We should be surrendered to the Lord. There should be humility over there. Vinayata should be there. And also she massaging his feet means she is doing karma over there, seva over there, service over there. Which means how should our karma be? How should our actions be? All our actions should be God oriented. When she is serving the Lord, her focus is on the Lord. She is not looking down. She is serving the Lord. She is massaging his feet. But her eyes are riveted on the Lord. Which means when we are also going around performing our activities, daily activities, we should all be God-centered, not ego-centered and performing our activity. This is what she is indicating over there. The concept over there of Narayana lying down on Adishesha and Lakshmi at his service. So whatever comes into our life, it should all get transformed into a noble service itself is noble service or a seva onto the Lord. Can I only serve the Lord in the puja room or in the temple? No, he is there everywhere. He is Vishwarupa Darshana. The whole Vishwa is his form. And therefore, when we serve the community, when we serve the society, when we serve the people, we have risen above our I and mine. And we are putting the Shri that is there in our lives to good use. The concept of Lakshmi Narayana is so beautiful. We have two beautiful kirtans also. One is by Muthuswami Dikshitar. He writes on Lakshmi. There is a kirtan on her. He writes over there so beautifully. At the end it comes. Sarasapade, Rasapade, Sapade, Pade, Pade, he said. Pada means Pada has got so many meanings. Pada in Sanskrit. Pada means state. The state in which I am. Now we are all in the waking state. Pada also means feet. So Pade Pade means he is telling Lakshmi over there, come slowly, slowly, slowly into my life. Too fast means she can go away like that also very fast. Everything that gets added onto our lives, slowly, slowly it should get added onto our lives. Money. I'm just taking the example of money. Slowly we should rise up in our financial status. Suddenly, if over the night some money comes to us, how did we get it is a big question mark. How we are going to use it, because we never even strived for it. We didn't work for it. We didn't earn it. Therefore, we will immediately spend it off also like that. So he says, Mother, don't come like that running. Slowly, slowly, pade, pade, step by step, you enter into my life. And who should enter? Sarasa pade. The one who is Brahma, Lakshmi itself, Devi over there. She also is nothing but Brahman. Brahman in she form is Devi. Brahman in he form is Vishnu, Shiva, Ganesha, Subramanya, Hanumanji, ityadi. So she is none other than Brahma itself, Brahman itself, whom we are worshipping with a form, with a name, with names, with some qualities associated with her, and some beautiful stories and incidents around her. So Sarasa Pade, Sarasa means lotus. You represent for me the state of lotus. What does the lotus stand for? Lotus stands for knowledge, spiritual knowledge. Lotus stands for equilibrium, balance in our lives. Lotus stands for mukti moksha. That is why Narayana has got the lotus in his hand, of the fourth hand, Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. What does the lotus in his hand mean? He means that blissful state of enlightenment I will give to you, provided you walk the spiritual path. So Sarasapade, Mother, you represent the state of mukti moksha to me. Sarasapade, Rasapade. But right now I am unable to comprehend and apprehend you as the nameless, the formless, the attributeless. I want to bring you down to name form qualities. Rasapade, Rasavat. Such a beautiful form she has got. Whether it is Lakshmi or Saraswati or Mother Parvati, all of them together is Shri over here. So Sarasapade, Rasapade, Sapade, be with me. May that state be with me, means let it come to me slowly, slowly, slowly. Spirituality is not a revolution for all of us. Spirituality is an evolution. Slowly, slowly only the mind in us has to evolve itself. We can't do, it's not a hasty process. That has been indicated by Dikshitar in his Kirtan, Sarasapade, Rasapade, Sapade, Pade, Pade. One more beautiful song is there on Lakshmi by our Karnataka Sangeeta Pitamaha, the great grandsire of our Carnatic music, Sri Purandara Dasar. He was so rich earlier. Navakoti, 9 crores he had those days. That 9 crores must be 9 crores now, or even more than that. Still he was a miser. He always wanted more and more and more money, sheer material wealth. At that point of time, he never wrote this beautiful song, Bhagyada Lakshmi Bharamma. He didn't write. He never sang. He only was worried about external material wealth coming inside. But after he transformed, when there was a change in him for the better, this Srinivāsa became Purandara Dasaru. He did Krishnarpana to his 9 crores with a tulasi leaf. He just renounced all of his wealth. And after having renounced all the wealth that he had accumulated all those years and became a dasa with nothing with him, a tamburi in his hand and a bhiksha patra in his hand. And he went around the streets with jingles on his feet, singing the Lord's name. He had to beg for his daily food. At that point of time, he sang the song Bhagyada Lakshmi Bharamma. Even today, on because the word Shukravara, Friday comes there. So Friday, at least I will hear the song or I will sing it. Why? We want material wealth. But after having given up all the material wealth, he wrote this beautiful song, or he composed it. So definitely there must be something that meets our ears more than what the words indicate. Bhagyada Lakshmi Bharamma. It's a very beautiful song. I'm sure many of you would have heard it. Many of you will know it also. So he says, Bhagyada Lakshmi Bharamma. Lakshmi we've already seen. Lakshmi, Lakshya, Lakshanas, Lakshana Marga. All of them are indicated by the word Lakshmi. Lakshmi means to guide us, to take us through the path to the goal, is indicated by the name Lakshmi over there. Saubhagyada Lakshmi Bharamma, he said. Bhagavan, Bhagavati over there, we have already seen. Whoever has got all the 6 glories in infinite measure, qualities in infinite measure, is called as Bhagavan or Bhagavati. So Saubhagya means she's got all of them with her. Lordliness, Ishwaratva she has got. Knowledge she has got. Veeratva and Dhairatva she has got. Shri, plenty of course she has. Shri Sampat, Shri and plentifulness and prosperity. Then Kirti, Yashas. She's got so much, she's a celebrity in her own way. She's so famous. She's got all the Kirti, fame and glory with her. And the 6th one is Vairagya. When these 5 are there, normally Vairagya will not be there. But all of them are there in Vishnu and all of them are there in Lakshmi in infinite measure. Therefore, Dasaru addresses her as Saubhagya. Saubhagya the Lakshmi Bharam. And what does he say? Hejjaya, it's a Kannada song. Hejjaya mele hejjaya nikkuta. He doesn't say dash into my life. He says, mother, come slowly, step by step you enter my life. Spirituality also should enter into a step by step. Spiritual knowledge, step by step. Anything, step by step. Slowly it must come into our lives. Because it's an evolution. Evolution is a slow process. Revolution is a fast process. So, hejjaya mele hejjaya kutta gejjaya nada. I should hear your anklets. That's why in our tradition, ladies wear anklets. Why do they wear anklets? Silver anklets. The sound made by the silver anklets, the vibrations associated with the sound made by the silver anklet is very, very positive. It purifies the entire environment. That is why we always associate Lakshmi with Gejjenada. Krishna also. He wants anklets, he wants bells around his waistband. Gejje has got these small little jingles. They've got a lot of importance in our tradition. We don't just wear it for beautifying purpose. And the place where we wear it also on the leg, the pressure points over there. There's so many things associated with it. So Gejjayanada I should hear. He says over there, bring to me both material prosperity as well as spiritual prosperity. Both Bhukti and Mukti. You are the one who can give me all the siddhis. You can give to me. Is what he says over. Shukravarada Pujaya Vedage. Come on Shukravara. Actually, Lakshmi Vara is today, Guru Vara also. Lakshmi Vara, according to tradition, Lakshmi Vara is Guru Vara. Both are her days only. Guru's day also is hers. Of course, Friday is also hers only. So, Guruvara means the Guruvara represents for us Guru's day, standard of life, qualities, knowledge, dharma. Lakshmi represents that. And standard of living. Shukrvara represents that. That is why Thursday comes first and then only Friday comes. First standard of life, then only standard of living. But in most of our cases, Thursday is missing in our life. We only want wealth. And how any method is fine for us. Today is her Vara. But Dasaru says, Shukravara, the Pujaya Velige, please come. And how does he say she should come over here, there? She should come Majjike Yolagina Benne Ante. Just as from buttermilk, the butter comes out, like that you should come. So in buttermilk, we know butter is there. But we can't sit over there and say, butter is there in the buttermilk, I want it to come out. It won't come out. It won't get created by magic. We have to put in lot of effort. Now we have the mixies. Earlier days, the churning process was very, very exhausting. It would take hours. So the churning has to be done. Means exertion should be there. Majjike yolagina benne antende. As we start doing the churning process, we don't have to do anything over there. We are holding only the rope over there. The rope around the churning rod. But still over there in the buttermilk, the butter will rise when we do the churning. So suddenly it will all come out. And afterwards it will not go back into it. Similarly over here, the Acharya, our Purandar Dasaru is saying, like that come into my life. But the churning process we should have done. Means how we should be conducting ourselves in our life, activities, physically, mentally and intellectually. That is very important. If we are able to do all of that properly, Lakshmi will come into our life. Just like the butter will suddenly emerge in the buttermilk. The very beautiful song that Purandar Dasaru has written over there. And he says over there, you represent the karma pala that should come into me. We just now saw śrīvibhāvanaḥ, śrīdharaḥ, śrīkaraḥ. All karma pala, when it comes to us, because of the karma that we have done, it is only Lakshmi coming to us in a different. And where is she? She is enshrined in the hearts of all our men of wisdom. So when we say our rishis and when we say they have renounced everything, We always tend to think of them as away from Lakshmi. They are with Lakshmi always. All our masters. They may not have another set of clothes to wear. They may not even have a begging bowl. They may not have a roof over their head. But still they are Lakshmi Sahita only. All our masters, rishis, saints, prophets. Why? He says, oh, you are the one who resides, you are enshrined in the heart of men of knowledge, in the men of wisdom, in the Jivan Muktas. You are the one who resides over there. So don't go here and there, don't go because Chanchala. She is not Chanchala at all. She is very focused. If she doesn't see Narayana with the person who invoked her, then she will go away, that's all. Where will she go? She will always be there where Narayana is. Therefore, how can she be Chanchala? She is not Chanchala at all. Narayana Bhattatari says that in Narayaniya. We all call her Chanchala, Chanchala, Lakshmi is Chanchala. He says Lakshmi is not Chanchala at all. She is where she is supposed to be. And where will she be? She will only be there where Narayana is there. There will she be Chanchala? No, she is not Chanchala at all. But where Narayana is not there, she will move away. How can we call her Chanchala? So don't go anywhere. Why? I've already invoked the Lord. Guruvara is over. Shukruvara we are invoking her. So Narayana is with me, therefore please come into my life. And then how should she come? Sakkare tuppada kaluve harisi. Flow. Come into my life, bringing sugar and sakkare tuppa ghee. We always say when somebody says very nicely something good, we say, ghee in their mouth or sugar. Put some sugar in there. Normally when ghee or sugar is there in our mouth, nothing bad comes out of it. So therefore, bring ghee, like how ghee flows, how sugar flows, like that come into my life. Ghee and sugar represent the end product. Sugar represents the end product of sugarcane, and ghee represents the end product of dairy farming. So how much of process is there, how much levels are there before the sweetness that is there in the sugarcane comes in front of us as the sugar or the jaggery. The sugarcane itself has got knots, knotted. We are all knotted up in samsara. So very beautifully our masters, indicate to us the significance. So the sugar cane is all knotted, it's got knots over there. Similarly, we are all knotted up in samsara. That has to go. And therefore it is put into, the sugar cane is put into the machine over there, where it is pressed between the upper portion and the lower portion. So we also have to go through our spiritual sadhana, whatever it be, depending on the path we are taking. And afterwards, when the sugarcane juice comes out also, it has to go through a very big, a long process of heating. Impurities have to be taken out. So filtering is there, boiling is there. How much it is boiled over there, the sugarcane juice, for the sugar crystal or the jaggery to come to us, or for us to see it in front of us. So the whole process, it's a long, long spiritual journey, a journey of sugarcane, the sweetness in the sugarcane to become the sweetness, or the sugarcane to become the sugar. It's a long journey. Similarly, we are all like sugarcane, hard outside, hard-hearted, indifferent, full of bad values, knotted up, means stuck to our body, mind, and identified with, attached to our equipment, attached to everything and every being in the world. This sugarcane that is standing so tall, as we all, must become the sugar. So we have also to go through a long process to become this, not even the sugar, to become the sweetness over there. The sweetness is the ananda or the bliss, which we say Sat Chit Ananda. Similarly, the milk also. The milk has to be, first of all, milked out of the cow, and then it has to be boiled. Then it has to be a little bit cooled. Then a little bit of curd has to be added to it, set aside for a number of hours. If we shake it, we know what will happen. The curd will not set. And then finally the curds will come. Then also ghee is not there. So the butter that we want at the end, or the ghee that we want, is there in the milk, but we can't see it. Similarly, the Paramatma in us, which we can't see now, is there with us. In fact, we are Paramatma is what our teachers are telling us. But where is we all being immortal? We all are mortal, as per according to what we are experiencing right now. So then the curds, then it has to be made into buttermilk, and then the whole churning process. After that, the butter will come out, and so much of butter has come, we have to boil it. Even in sugar, heating takes place. Even in this case, dairy farming, heating takes place. That sugar cane juice to transform itself to sugar or jaggery, and the butter over here to transform itself to ghee. There is a heating process. That is called as the heat of contemplation or heat of meditation. Then the butter becomes the ghee. So much of butter I had, only little bit ghee will come. So ghee and sugar are the end products, which are they are two of our Pancha Amritam. For Lord, when we do Abhisheka, with water we do Jala Abhisheka, and then we do Pancha Amrita Abhisheka also. 5 Amritas they are called: milk, curds, honey, ghee and sugar. Sugar or jaggery, Pancha Amrita. Why do we call them as Amrita? They have got lot of good medicinal values. Each one of them are very good for our health. All of them mixed up, it is 5 times more good for us. Therefore, all the 5 of them are used in Abhisheka for the Lord, and they are all sattvic ingredients, and they very easily absorb the vibrations of the deity on which we are doing the Abhishek. Therefore, we take it as prasadam, tirtham, Pancha Amrita. Out of the Pancha Amrita, out of the 5, 2 of them have been indicated by Purandaradasa, sugar and ghee. So they are very good for us, jaggery and ghee. Ayurveda uses both of them very exhaustively for all their medicines. So like that you come into my life. So when Lakshmi comes, Lakshmi will come only when Narayana is there. So when Narayana and Lakshmi are there in our lives, everything will automatically get taken care of. Our material plane of existence and our hereafter, all will be taken care of. So Shreya, Shreyas means both the path and the goal. So this is the beautiful song we have by Purandaradasaru, Bhagyada Lakshmi Bharamma. That is why all of Purandaradasa's songs, they are called as Purandara Upanishad. All the songs which he has written, all the songs by all our saints who have composed kirtans. It's not just a glorification or a description of the Lord. It's not just that. There is a lot of significance in it, suggestiveness is in it. There are a lot of Vedantic concepts in them also. They tell us, they indicate to us the path, and they indicate to us the goal also. We have to go a little bit into the Kirtan or into the Devarna. So this is all about the namas which have got the Shri in them. The last one over here in this stanza, the 65th stanza, ṃllōkatrayāśrayaḥ. Ashraya means he is the refuge, he is the shelter. Shelter, refuge for what? For all the 3 worlds. We say there is heaven, there is our earth, and there is the hell. Swarga, Martya Loka, our plane of existence, and the Naraka. All the 3 worlds. Who is the one who gives shelter to all of them? He alone gives shelter to all the 3 worlds. Loka just doesn't mean world over there. Loka means fields of experience also. So in that sense, every day we go through 3 states: waking, dream and deep sleep. Now we are all in a waking world. When we go off to sleep, we enter into a dream world, that is a loka, dream loka. Then we go off into a deep sleep loka. Bhagavan is the ashraya or the shelter or the refuge for all the states that we go through: waking, dream and deep sleep. If he is not there, we can't go through any of the states. See, everything can be brought in over here: waking, dream, deep sleep, all the 3 worlds, And we have three worlds with respect to time also. My past world, my future world, and my present world. Past, present, and future. We can consider them as lokas. Loka means field of transaction. We did transact in our past loka, past time. We are now transacting in our present world, present loka, present time, and sure we will transact in the future world also, in future time. All the three of them, on what supports them? What supports time? Lord alone supports time, which we have divided into past, present, and future. We have three worlds with respect to gunas: sattva guna, rajo guna, and tamo guna. Our sattvic world, rajasic world, and our tamasic world, of course they overlap. For all of them, what is the foundation or what is the platform? What sustains our gunas? Bhagavan alone sustains them all. He is the shelter, He is the refuge for all of them. For all these three gunas also. Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. For past, present, future. For heaven, earth, and hell. For waking, dream, and deep sleep. Anything that we can bring into the tri group. Our body is a big world by itself. How many organs are there? How many limbs are there? All of them are functioning so beautifully. It's a beautiful physical world. Our body represents a physical world by itself. We have a mental world wherein so many things are going on in us. Maybe nobody else knows about it. Our mental world, and of course our intellectual world with all its memory, data, etc. Whatever inputs have been put over. Who supports our body, our mind, and our intellect? Lord alone supports us as the life in us, as the consciousness in us. If He, the life or the consciousness, is not there, none of the three equipment, our equipment, the body, the mind, and the intellect, can function. All of them will just collapse. So what is it that makes our physical world, mental world, and our intellectual world transact? It is the Lord who is there. Something must be supporting it. Out of something, all these three equipment must be deriving their strength and their energy, drawing life from it, and therefore they are all functioning. Who is that? Bhagavan Himself. So our three equipment are also like a loka, fields of activity. Our body is a field of activity, mind is a field of activity, intellect is another field of activity. So ṃllōkatrayāśrayaḥ, Bhagavan is the one who is the shelter, who is the foundation, who is the platform. It's also indicated as adhisthānaḥ. He is the support for all that which we can bring into and put into groups of three. For all of them, Bhagavan alone is the platform. Bhagavan alone is the shelter. Bhagavan alone is the refuge. Because of Him, everything is functioning. So, ṃllōkatrayāśrayaḥ. The 66th stanza, we will take it up in the next class.